Hello folks and welcome back to the Vertigo Tea Party and Let's Play The Witcher 3. Today's episode is brought to you by Russ. Thank you very much, Russ, for your continued support on Patreon. I very much appreciate it. So I was running around grabbing grabbing flowers because that is my want, and I found this note. I haven't read it yet. Beware! Bandits calling themselves Tamariel's soldiers are hiding in nearby woods. They have been declared outlaws and a threat to the Emperor's subjects. Assisting or sheltering them in any way will be summarily punished to the fullest extent permitted by imperial law. On behalf of Emperor of Nilfgaard, Captain P. Sar Gwilvenar. I think that's the same guy. Okay. Oh, thought I said space to go back. Alright, well, whatever. Hey, what's this? It's glowing. The hell? Oh.
Bird skull in black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's?
Oh! This is, yeah, I think this is where we were camping in that cutscene. Like, Geralt, fell asleep over here. Well, that was... I promise you that's complete blind luck. I have no idea how I managed to find that. So I have continued to mess with quality options, things like that. I apologize. Why am I apologizing about that? I'm apologizing about picking up the flowers. That's what I meant. But we're actually going to go over here to this signpost. And I figure we're going to go ahead and clear that well out. So, before we do that, though, I wanted to try to sell. Or at the very least, see what we can do with these. I went ahead and ran around the battlefield and grabbed all those discarded weapons like axes and swords, things like that. I want to see how well that looks. Man, it looks good at night, at least. There is definitely some funkiness with the graphics, and I actually will probably do a tea time where I do want to talk about the whole graphics being downgraded situation. In a nutshell, I think it's been... I think it's bad that they showed off material, showed it off in one way. I swear to God, I know where I'm going. Showed it off one way and then quietly downgraded the graphics without saying anything, and they finally did make a statement. But long story short, I just want to talk about it. And I've been fiddling with the settings. I've got a pretty nice rig, to say the least. It's a GTX 970. It's definitely nothing to sneeze at. Oh. Wanted honeycombs will pay top coin. Large quantities welcome. Tamira, the herbalist. Ah, okay. I keep thinking that's spacebar for some reason. I really like the way it looks at night. I've also upped the brightness a little bit on some of my videos. I noticed in some areas it's really dark. So, hello. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna come in and not rob you blind. Damn, she is comfortable. That's one thing I will say that kind of bothers me about a lot of RPGs. Not just walking in and taking their stuff. I love that. But, people sleeping in all their clothes. She's completely dressed. She didn't have her shoes off. Why? Who does that? Why would you do that? I want to read your diary, though. Well, I guess he's in trouble because he had to sleep on the chair tonight. They really are poor, aren't they? Anyway, I want to see if I can't find our buddy the dwarf, whose name I've completely forgotten, so we're just going to call him the dwarf. He's still working into the night. I'm sure his neighbors love that.
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
Whoa, what can I do for you? Alright, let's see how much these things sell for. Well, we got a lot of these swords, didn't they? They sell for how much? 5? Yikes, it's not very much, but we got a lot of them. I think the axes are probably under here. Oh, does it start a quest? Oh, needed to complete a quest. Okay. Here they are. The item can't be sold. So does that mean it can't be sold here, or it can't be sold at all? I'm going to guess, since it's got that little cross to the crown symbol, and it can't be sold at all. So, let's... Are these all... I want to make sure these are all the same sword. I don't want to sell a sword that's actually worthwhile. I did switch out swords too, by the way. The one we found, I went ahead and put that one on. Let's go ahead and sell these for money. I might end up regretting it later, but for now, I'd rather have the money. So, let's dismantle. This panel lets you dismantle unwanted items and recover some of the components they are made of. The items are shown here. This shows which components will be recovered after dismantling the item. This shows how much it will cost to dismantle the item. That's how much you will have to pay. To dismantle the selected item, press enter. If the item is fitted with any upgrades, they will be recovered. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, so let's take these blunt axes. Guess not a lot of use for blunt axes. We'll get a steel ingot and a haft. We don't want to spend that much, so let's just dismantle a few of these for now. Okay. Excellent. I also wanted to see what it would take to make that armor. We are still missing leather scraps. Can I make any leather? Because we've looted a few animals, right? Ah, damn, we have, but not enough. Well, I think that's just that. But where do we take, like, the actual raw animal skin and turn it into, like, leather of some kind? We can make some thread. Doesn't really help us out here. But yeah, I want to see... Alright, well, I guess I'll find it later. Well, yeah, there's got to be a way. Maybe somebody else does it. But anyway, let's go ahead and repair. Definitely going to repair that. Which one of these swords am I wielding? It's this one, I'm pretty sure. Damn, this thing was pretty busted up. 35. Yikes. Well, that's not good. We're gonna wait on these, the armor. Man, that sword was busted up, something fierce.
So long.
I'll try to do a lot of my merchant selling, buying, that kind of stuff off screen. Because I know it's not particularly interesting to watch while I'm doing that. I'm fighting the urge to continue looting all that stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and sharpen our blades. Might as well since we're over here. Let's see, and I guess there's really nothing else we need here. I probably should sell while we're here, but while we wait on the horse. Damn it, shut up! Why does it have to grow back so fast? Horse? Roach? There he is. I was like, I thought he heard him over here.
Whoa!
His horse is like, what? God, why are you yelling these random commands at me?
Go, go.
Whoop, nope.
Barbarians.
Shut up! God, prick. How much do I have to do to make this town like
Slow
me?
now. Whoa.
Nope. I'm trying to double click the shift, which is, it is admittedly a little bit weird. Hold on. I want to see what's in here. I don't think we checked this house. Oh, that's right. That's right. I think we did. We did, and it was locked, and I tried to blow it away with the art, and it didn't work. But anyway, so a little bit of a spoiler here. I actually have played this map. Damn it, it always takes the path that I don't want to take. And I probably shouldn't be doing this at night. Damn it. But here we are. Excuse me, deer. But yeah, I actually do know how this quest...
Whoa there, Roach.
like, turns out for the most part. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, no. We did talk to the NPC. I was confused. I was like, wait, I don't think we talked to the NPC, but we did. Didn't we?
The infamous well. Strange. No sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day.
Hint, hint. Alright. So let's use our Witcher sense. Ah.
Grass around the well scorched.
Got a dog? Yep. Dog didn't make it. Let's keep looking around the well here. Oh. Damn it, the dog I was already looking at.
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. All signs point to a noon wraith.
All signs, by all of them you mean two. Grab these flowers, they weren't that far away. Get off my back. Let's loot this places. All right, so what do we need now? Find the spirit that haunts the well. We need to read the entry about noon wraiths in the bestiary, which is a very, very fancy way of saying bestiary. Spectres, devil by the well. The residents of White Orchard had suffered more than their fair share of misfortunes. Passing armies had trampled their spring, I think it means trampled, their spring planting. A griffin had begun abducting their livestock, and the rotten icing on that painful cake, a noon wraith, haunted a nearby well. No wonder the locals called this final evil a devil. The witchers could sense something bound her to this place, and that in order to send her off to the ethereal realms, he would first need to learn her secret. I butchered that, wow. Once that was done, he would have to prepare for battle, and a noon wraith is a demanding opponent. She can disorient her victim by blinding him and creating mirror images of herself. These copies slowly suck their victim's life energy, while their mistress remains untouchable. In order to defeat her, the Witcher could not rely on his silver sword alone. The Erden sign would also be needed to trap her and force her to take on material form. Despite what is commonly thought, peasants do not interrupt their labors at midday to get out of the sun. They do it to avoid noon rays. On particularly searing summer days, when the sun reaches its zenith, wraiths will at times appear, resembling sun-scorched women dressed in long white robes. They are noon wraiths, the spirit of young women and girls who died violent deaths right before their weddings. Driven mad with pain or anger, they wander the fields searching for the unfaithful lovers or backstabbing rivals, though they will kill anyone who does not get out of the way in time. They are often held in this world by some object of intense emotional significance. That is why, if one ever finds a wedding ring or torn veil in the middle of a field, one should not pick it up, but instead back away as quickly as possible. Excuse me. So let's see, we got they're vulnerable against bombs with moon dust, which I don't have. Spectre oil, which I don't have. Yrden, which I do have.
Something's tied the noon wraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
It's these platters. I hope not, because I'm going to sell them. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit. There's a doll. I saw that previously. I was wondering what that is. It's probably under other. Can be sold to merchants or dismantled into crafting components. Yeah, my understanding is basically nothing is like junk. Like nothing is worthless except to sell to vendors. Most things, if you want, you can dismantle. So you have to make that choice. Do I want to dismantle this and turn it into crafting components, or do I want to sell it? Hell yeah. Which I also knew to do that. I would have figured it out, though. I'm super smart, right? Just say yes. Smoking pipe. What do we got over here in this? Water. Always good to have some extra water. But not the item that we needed. So let's check. There are, I think, 2 other houses around here. They have those big yellow signs on them. By the way, anyone who's looking to play this and doesn't like the hand-holdy type interface helpers, like the yellow signs, you can turn all that off. You can even turn mini-maps off. You can turn the interface off completely if you want. I would never do that. I get why some people would want to. I totally thought something was looking in the window out there. It was a tree. I could get why people would want to do it, but I would at least want the minimap because I get lost so easily. But it would be kind of cool to like have no HUD at all. But I mean, you'd die so much, unless I guess you're playing on easier difficulty. But it'd be so easy to die. Must loot everything. Like I say, we're definitely going to be looting a lot on this difficulty in particular, because we need as much materials as we can to make oils, bombs, potions, craft items, things like that. So that even, you know, the stuff we don't use directly, we can at least sell it. And one good thing that I did hear about this, because unlike a lot of games that I play blind, I actually did kind of like pay attention and watch streams and stuff like that. Not too much spoilery stuff, but you know, just to see what the game was going to be like, any major things, mechanics I didn't want to be missing out on. And one thing that one of the reviewer type people said that they liked was that for almost the for most of the game,
a man stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More blood stains over there, but it's not his blood.
Find the spirit that haunts the
A man,
All right.
stabbed with a knife, died on the spot.
I didn't mean to. I don't know why he was
Fed on
doing a
his
little
body,
jig there.
Picked his skeleton clean. More blood stains over there. Journal, but it's not his blood. Be useful.
I'm going to talk over myself. How rude. Is that rude to talk over yourself? Okay, I will read this. If you don't want to, you might want to skip ahead a little bit. The 27th. It happened. Volkar sent a petition of our grievances against the lord of the court to Vizima. Listed all the harm he's done us. How he killed Joanne for not taking off his cap quick enough. How he trampled our fields when drunk with nary a thought of repayment. How he barged in during Peter's wedding and demanded his right of the first night. Now we'll finally get what we begged Matelli for in our prayers for so long. Now we finally got what we it's just said that. The judge recognized our grievances and waived all our bonds and duties to the Lord. We can finally strike out on our own. At last, we can live as free men. The first days, the 12th. The first days of our freedom. Hovel's not much of a village yet, but to my mind, it's better than the most fantastic palace. Volker fumed our home with hazelwood smoke to drive out evil, buried a marten under the gate to make sure no thieves cross our threshold, and then he gave me a bracelet, loveliest I've ever seen. Mother said it's foolish to spend so much on a bauble when we haven't plows or hoes, and that we ought to return it to the merchant. Over my dead body, I'll never take it off. It'll always be there to remind me of Volker, of how happy we were that day. The 23rd. They say the Lord is coming to see us, that he wants to make a deal, to beg us to return to the village. They say he's calm since his son died, that he's not as quick to anger about small slights. But we'll see. One way or another, I've no intention to move 1 inch from here. Well, I guess you didn't leave.
That bracelet might be what ties the woman's spirit to this place.
I'd say there's a pretty good chance of that, right? Damn it. You can't save right now. Wait a second later. All right, you're good. So I guess he was a little pissed that you went over his head and came back and was like, "Ah, guys, hey, can I talk to you for a little bit? I want to talk to you, you know." Oh, no, I'm not mad. No.
Noonwraith won't stray too far from the well.
Okay. So what do we do? Find what binds the thing, Bahuda? Oh, follow the drag marks. Damn. Was it in here? Yeah, because that's where the tree's growing out.
Bloodstains, barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive.
I'm gonna guess not for long.
Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well.
Look at my majestic hair flowing in the wind. Thank you, NVIDIA Hairworks. Where's that? Here we go. Damn, that is a small. Jesus, was she like 8? Well, that's not good.
Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
You could ease yourself down with the rope. Okay.
Wide pelvis.
It's kind of weird how Skip only skips like that section. It doesn't skip like the cutscenes or the little sequences aren't bundled together. They're like considered individual things. You have to skip it repeatedly, which is kind of annoying. Hey guys, just hold on just 1 second. I need to check something.